2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Magic taking on the Grizzlies. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. How many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post? But that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Pass to Isaac. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Isaac with the steal. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Left side, Gordon. Isaac outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fultz, no good. And here are the Grizzlies with it.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yes, yeah. And he better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Count it, good. And that's now 6 points for Brooks.
It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Fultz. The drive by Brooks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. 6-point game. And he lays it straight in.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Morant against Vucevic. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Magic have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Gordon up again, and Fournier able to finish.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Morant passes to Winslow. He dishes it to Brooks. Now the pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Ross, he's checked in for Orlando. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And here is Ross. And Winslow comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Out left of the wing. Passes it to Melton. Augustine with the steal. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. It's Clark with the rebound.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Jones, no one around him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
We've got DJ Augustine. Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Bamba in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Augustine looking around. Pass to Ennis. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Augustine. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Melton passes to Jones. To the left side wing. Inside, it's tipped down low. Here's Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anderson's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
So good at keeping his balance. Anderson doesn't let aggressive defense get to him.
Here's Augustine to the middle. Bamba kicks to Augustine. Here is Ross. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ennis in the corner from past the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt. Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Carter-Williams can't get it to go. And now here comes Jones leading the break. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Carter-Williams the pass to Ross. Bamba kicks to Carter-Williams. Bamba's shot is off. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
A wildly unpredictable player. Anderson is skilled at drawing the D in and then making them get overly assertive.
This is his first free throw of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. To the inside. Outside Fournier. High post Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Launches a three. That shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And finished off by Morant.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
1:32 left in the first half.
Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. And when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Here's Fultz. The shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Fast break Memphis. Winslow's running. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. No idea what got into his head right there.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The three from Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. Now Fultz. Isaac outside. It's Fournier on the wing. Kicks it to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Keeps it alive, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Morant finds Brooks. Here's Jackson. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. 7 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Now here's Fultz. Goes up the baseline. Vucevic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the perseverance offensively? Following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
To the paint. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
The Magic trail by 10. Here's Ross, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Here's Carter Williams, and easy 2 points on the layup.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Memphis leading by 8. Jones with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Valanciunas, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Ross. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the... And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass? And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Got a piece of it. Ross with the steal. And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. Isaac outside. Outside Gordon. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. And here's Augustine. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 on the clock. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got his first points in this one.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Augustine. That shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brooks, the pass to Gutteridge. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Augustine. To the inside, stolen by Bamba. Up in time, and so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right at... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Magic, Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Vucevic is out there with Bamba, and it's Fultz in at the point. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Outside Fournier. Teardrop shot. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Anderson kicks to Morant. Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. And there's the pass to Melton. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Winslow's checked in for Anderson. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Inside. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Down low. Winslow. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fellow? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Basket counts.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? But he's got this positioning. He's determined to score.
Outside Fournier. Here's Fultz. Isaac passes to Fultz. Back to Isaac. To the middle. Vucevic down low. Valanciunas is there, and it's Vucevic missing. Here's Melton, defended by Gordon. The Magic trail by 9. Fournier for 3. Offensive rebound. Goes up again. Passes it to Fultz. Now here's Fournier. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson's got the ball. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant dishes to Jackson. Here's Melton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Now the dish to Winslow. Pass to Melton. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And stolen by Fournier. Goes up on the block. And it's Isaac getting it to go.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Morant against Fultz. Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Augustine. Off the inbound. And the rejection by Jackson. Allen for three. It gets rebounded by Ennis. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Augustine. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Orlando now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Augustine, no luck. Allen drives in. Here's Jackson. So it's Memphis picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The action always in full swing near the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. Now here is Holiday.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Back to Valanciunas. And he gets it to go.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball. Find the open man. Good team play.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Valanciunas, good.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Ball against Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Morant with it. Now defended by Williamson. And Jackson gets it to go.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Holiday against Brooks. Out to Ingram. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Morant. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 6.
Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
On up the court. Here's Brooks. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Good. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
Down low. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant. That's now 8 points for Valanciunas. Inside. Favors can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Brooks. He can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Brooks kicks to Winslow. Back to Brooks. Left side Jackson. And stolen by Favors. Outside Holiday. Ball with the bucket. He has 5.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And the rejection by Favors. Now Brooks. And the dunk by Jackson.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes.
It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3 slot.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Hart the pass to Redick. Passes it to Hayes. And Hart has it in the corner. Outside for Redick. On the clock. No good from outside.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Jackson looking around. Here's Melly. No points in the game yet for him. The shot by Redick, no good. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pelicans with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Redick. 2 points. That one goes. Redick's got his first 2 points. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. To the middle. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Hart. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Clark, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. Jackson drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Hart. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Memphis leading by 4. Melton passes to Anderson. Feeds to Clark. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Allen kicks to Clark. Back to Allen. Goes back up. Clark left side. Memphis moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Melton. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both shots good from the stripe. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. And that one is good.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Down low, here's Clark. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Okafor. Now here's Ingram, guarded closely. Pass to Okafor. It's Ingram on the wing. Shot clock at 6. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Melton feeling it out a bit. The pass to Anderson. Inside. Melton's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And a close game so far through the first 2.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Jonas Valanciunas had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll about do it as we get...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Up top, Favors. Pass the ball. The kick out to Holiday. Over in the corner, Williamson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Up top, Morant. In the corner, Winslow with it. Morant left side. To the inside, Jackson. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Redick dishes to Favors. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant's heading to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Ingram. He kicks it to Favors. It's Redick on the wing. Brooks covering. Again, New Orleans turns it over. Frank Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Melly is checked in for Derek Favors. Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Jackson kicks the ball. The jump hook. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Winslow's shot is off. The Pelicans shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Here's Melly, and good that time.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jones is checked in. 6 to shoot. And the Pelicans miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Hayes, and Hart has it in the corner. Hayes down low. Valanciunas is there. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. There's the dish to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 10. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, J.J. Redick knows everybody's position on every play in the playbook. So good job of getting the ball over to his teammate there.
Jones up top. Now the feed to Jackson. Brooks with it. Working on Hayes. Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Jackson misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The pass to Melly. Jackson down low, defended by Jones. Jackson misses. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Brooks finds Valanciunas. The fader. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
And here's Jones. At the elbow, it's Jackson. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies out in front, up 10. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got John Morant. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. Here's Favors. Over in the corner, Williamson. Morant with the steal. All by himself. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Williamson, banked in off the glass.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Memphis leading by 10. Here's Melton. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Morant. Here's Clark. And the rejection by Favors. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game. Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Favors. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Outside, Ball. Fires the 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
It's Anderson with the drive. Excellent D there from Ball. Pelicans trail by 9. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the 3. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
Ball hits them both. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Clark dishes to Anderson. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. The shot comes out. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Back to Clark. To the middle. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. The leaner inside. Here's Ingram. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Morant passes to Clark. Out to Morant. Stolen by Holiday. Favors with the ball. Guarded now by Clark. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Drew Holiday.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Clark with it. Down low, and stolen by Williamson. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ball's running. The shot by Holiday, no good. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Clark into the lane. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Out to Ingram. Denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Outside, Ball. Denied by Morant. Clark, the pass to Brooks. Back to Clark. Holiday against Brooks. Here's Valanciunas, and the layup falls. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Morant lays it up off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And Holiday kicks to Favors. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Ingram. Clock at 4. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Over Anderson. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And slam dunk by Clark.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Now here's Jackson. Brooks outside.
Come to me.
6 on the shot clock, and finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Sexton against Morant. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We're about 1 minute into the first. Out to the wing. Love against Jackson. Charity stripe shot. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Leveraging one of their best assets, Drummond's dominance inside.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Winslow. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Garland. To the wing on the left. Outside, Sexton. For three. Can't hit that one. And Memphis the other way now. The drive by Brooks. He gets it in there.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Garland, the pass to Love. From outside the arc. Cleveland gets it back. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Jackson against Love. 6 to shoot. Garland, the pass to Love. They get it back. Drummond. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it. I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Sexton. The Grizzlies making the shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Morant outside. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Here's Windler. Pass to Porter. We've got 1:18 left in the first. Thompson passes to Windler. Back to Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. There's the pass to Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. Here's Gutteridge. .50 seconds left to play here in the first. Nance passes to Windler. Back to Nance. Passes to Windler. Lots of room. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clark into the lane. And then Clark slams it in.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And we'll get the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Garland. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Inside, here's Clark. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Clark's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
Melton passes to Jones. The kick out to Anderson. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Windler, the pass to Porter. And here is Garland. Clark with it. Anderson kicks to Jones. To the middle, Clark. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Nance in the high post. He's against Clark. Now, here's Garland. Defended by Jones. Releases from 15. Windler's shot is off. Memphis leading by 4. Melton passes to Clark. Here's Gutteridge. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Garland with it, working on Jones. Pass to Windler. Puts it up from 12, and he nails the jumper.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Down low, here's Clark. The shot that time, not on target. Nance with some nice D.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the left wing. Garland kicks to Thompson. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Anderson. Back to Clark. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Now Morant. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
You know we talk about it all the time.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that's a wrap. With
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Cavaliers trail by 6.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Memphis leading by 8. Morant finds Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. He shoots again. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. And it's Brooks in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
Morant outside. Brooks against Sexton. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. Sexton against Brooks. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Here's Garland. Goes up on the wing.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Love against Winslow. Valanciunas in the high post. He has 6. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Outside, Sexton. Back to Drummond. The pass to Sexton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Sexton's got 6 points.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Garland.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He's got 8. Out to Morant. Valanciunas. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Love outside. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond. Passes it to Osman. The open look here for Sexton. Drops in the tray. Sexton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Morant looking around. Jackson, nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's 6 points for Jaren Jackson.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Jackson comes over with the double. Sexton kicks to Osman. Back to Sexton. Tips it, and Love with his second chance points. Love's got his first points of the game.
Did a nice job on the glass. Kevin Love carving out space. He's one of the best offensive rebounders we have.
Morant passes to Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Garland dishes to Sexton. Off target from outside. And here's Winslow. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Nance and Thompson are up front. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Morant passes to Jackson. Clock at 6. And that one's good, Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Sexton's shot is good.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And for Memphis, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Morant. To the inside. Anderson finds Morant. Here's Melton, guarded by Porter. Got a piece of it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Brooks checked in for Memphis. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Sexton against Morant. Sexton kicks to Porter. Back to Sexton. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Porter, no luck.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
It's stolen by Nance. Here's Windler. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Right wing. Morant with it. He's picked up by Nance. Here's Windler. Lays it up and banks it in. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation for the Cavaliers. Drummond comes in for Thompson. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Nance. Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Porter with the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to 3 on the bucket from Sexton.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Jackson finds Brooks. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Basket good.
Rising to the challenge. That's a big bucket by Kevin Love.
Jackson looking around. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Porter. Love right side. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Oh my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. Jackson. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Garland the pass to Sexton. The putback.
Not known for his defense, but Valanciunas did a great job on that play. Taking over when it matters. The evolution of Andre's game, physically and mentally.
Morant left side. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Drummond. Garland with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Sexton. Love outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Brooks against Sexton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one's on Morant.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Back to Brooks. To the paint. It's in!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Porter dishes to Love. Sexton deciding where to go with it. He's off from 3. Misses there. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost. Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they keep a look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Memphis moving it around. Morant right side. 6 to shoot, and that one drops for him. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time? And boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fournier with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Fournier's shot is off.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Winslow's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Fultz against Brooks. Now Fultz. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic. but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Here's Brooks. Markelle Fultz making his last shot.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Isaac misses. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Morant with it, now guarded by Fultz, and it's Morant missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
And they're on the break. Kicks it out to Gordon. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played, and it's good, 2 points.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
Passes it to Morant. And here's Valanciunas back to Morant. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Morant drives in. Rebounded by Vucevic. Magic leading by 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Then for the Magic, Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Morant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Well, the length and the size of Jonathan Isaac is not easy to handle, especially when he's being aggressive.
The Magic shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Outside, Jones. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Here's Ross. And so the first quarter is in the books. Magic lead by 8. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the 3. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Clark, the pass to Gutterich. Memphis moving it around. Here's Melton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Grayson Allen's checked in for Jones. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Isaac misses. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Fast break, Memphis. Allen with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Allen passes to Gutterich. And the pass to Melton. 5 on the clock. The shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Ross. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Ross. He's covered closely. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Here's Allen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Carter Williams against Allen. Carter Williams, the pass to Isaac. Now here's Carter Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Ross. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Deflects the pass. Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Clark. It's Allen on the wing. To the middle. Here's Melton. And he hits it to tie the game up. Melton's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Ross. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Memphis with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Well, Orlando shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Augustine passes to Gordon. He gets that one. Gordon's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And it's Orlando's ball. Augustine looking around. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
They double him with Vucevic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Orlando now. Fournier against Winslow. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Winslow. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Gordon kicks to Augustine. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's a tie game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For Memphis, the first quarter was not an easy one. The deficit for them at one point grew to 8 points in the period. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Here's Melton, guarded by Fultz. Melton passes to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Down low. Nice D from Fournier.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Fultz. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it. Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Fultz. Kept alive. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Inside. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got 6 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Fournier for 3. Up again. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Oh, Vucevic in position.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Melton, guarded by Fultz. Melton passes to Valanciunas. To the paint, here's Brooks. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Brooks on the double team. Stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. There's Winslow. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Vucevic up top. Brooks covering. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Feeds it to Gordon. 4 on the clock. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Winslow finds Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. They double him with Vucevic. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Melton. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now a 3-point Memphis lead. Here's Fultz. Pass to Fournier. Kicks to Vucevic. Passes it to Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Brooks has got the ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And we've reached the end of the third. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Ennis. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vucevic. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Ross in at the 2 spot. Vucevic trying to get open. The shot's good. Augustine's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Orlando. Clark, the pass to Morant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Augustine passes to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Here's Morant. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
No good from Ross. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside, Jones. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Now here's Ross. Tight defense on him. Yep, that one goes.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the work ethic that Morant has, it sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Vucevic, count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Valanciunas, good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Ross with it. Vucevic up top. Here's Carter-Williams. But they get it back. Gordon kicks to Isaac. Second shot opportunity. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Clark. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jones. And the Magic making a change here as well. Fultz is checked in. Here's Isaac. Grizzlies with the rebound. Winslow's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one's good. Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Here's Fultz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Morant. So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. The pass to Valanciunas. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Memphis. Jackson passes to Valanciunas, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Magic trail by 4. Fultz looking around. Vucevic trying to get open, and he banks in the layup.
Markelle Fultz under duress, big-time shot.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And the basket by Isaac.
How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
Morant with it, now guarded by Fultz. And it's Morant missing.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Isaac misses. And the Grizzlies with possession. A 2-point game. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. Here's Morant. Count it.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You gotta be in just flat out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding of the magnitude of the moment.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. And stolen by Gordon.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now Morant. At the elbow, it's Jackson. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Ross for 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Orlando trailing here. Fournier gets a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Fournier. Vucevic finds Isaac. Back to Vucevic. Isaac. It's good on the putback.
Wow, evolving before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac wanting the big bucket. Go ahead.
It's extra time here. Just over a minute into overtime. Fournier against Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Morant.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
Fultz against Morant. 11 feet away. That one a little long. Memphis leading by 4. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
It's the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
And it's Morant missing. Orlando's got neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. Winslow with it. Isaac picks him up. Brooks the pass to Morant. And here's Winslow. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Gordon finds Isaac. For 3, Fournier. Rebounded by Jackson.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Pass to Morant. Brooks outside. Valanciunas passes to Morant. From 15 feet away, they get it back. It's deflected. There's the triple. Offline. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the For Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Clock at 6.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooter.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Outside Favors. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Down low, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Holiday against Brooks. Kicks it out to Williamson. Makes it off the glass.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Morant surveying the D. And the basket by Jackson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Brooks with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Ball kicks to Ingram. Shoots from 8. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors has got his second bucket.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
No good from Valanciunas.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Favors kicks to Ball. Back to Favors. Ball up top. Tries again. Favors passes the ball. Ingram wide open. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ingram against Winslow. Here's Valanciunas to the middle. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ball dishes to Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram against Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of a game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Anderson outside. To the inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Hart. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Gutterich. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Hart the pass to Hayes. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. No good that time. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Here's Melton. It's a tie game in Memphis. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Jackson. He's out there with J.J. Redick. Okafor out there with Hart. And it's Melli in at the power forward position. Clark against Jackson. That one doesn't drop. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Clark's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them.
offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Okafor kicks to Redick. Passes to Melly. Back to Redick. 5 on the clock. They swipe it. It's 2-on-1. Here's Jones. Finished off the break.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Jones against Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 4 this quarter. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Here's Ball. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Here's Favors. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Ingram with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Favors. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Favors got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Yep, that one goes in there. Jackson's got 8 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Morant against Ball. Williamson in the post. Ball against Morant. It's good. Ball's got his second basket.
I tell you what, because of his size and ball skills and vision, he's a handful for any defense, Lonzo Ball. I mean, he's able to convert primarily because of his size and sneaky strength.
Morant. And Valanciunas penetrating. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Ball against Morant. Favors in the post. Outside, Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. A miss that time would have put him up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. And it's Ball penetrating. And there's the pass to Hart. Stolen by Winslow. Picked him clean. Over in the corner, Williamson. Pass to Ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. That will count. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good news for the Grizzlies. The first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And that's going to...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Ball with the bucket.
Man, he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis. Here's Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Morant right side. Here's Valanciunas. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Valanciunas has got 6. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Jackson passes to Brooks. Stolen by Holiday. And now the Pelicans on the break. And Winslow pulls it down. Memphis leading by 7. Brooks with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Holiday. Hayes up top. There's Williamson with the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Up top, Morant. Guarded by Jackson. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. So both teams making some changes here. Memphis on defense. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. The shot by Redick, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the basket by Jones.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Holiday, the pass to Hayes. Outside Holiday. There's the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. Josh Hart comes in for Frank Jackson. Jones dishes to Anderson. Clark. A second chance effort, and there's the play by Anderson inside. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clark, the pass to Jones. Anderson against Okafor. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Grizzlies with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Jones with the bounce pass. Over Hart. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Redick with the bucket. Redick's got his first basket.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Anderson kicks to Jones. From outside, off the mark. Holiday looking for an opening. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies out in front, up 19. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Here's Ingram. Up again. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with a wide open look. A 3-pointer, no good. Pelicans trail by 17. And Redick kicks to Ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his 3-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
The pass to Winslow. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Favors. And here they come. Morant with the steal. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Knocked away. Now Ball. Here's Ingram. Williamson against Jackson. Pass to Winslow. He kicks it to Valanciunas. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Redick is in the corner. Williamson up top. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
A nice shot by Winslow.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pelicans trail by 14. Outside Favors. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Jackson finds Brooks.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Ball, the pass to Redick. Back to Ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
All that muscle helping Williamson on these takes. He is just so difficult to stop.
Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The feed to Winslow, and stolen by Williamson. Ingram passes the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. 1:09 left in the game.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Memphis.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Valanciunas.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Jackson with it, now guarded by Ball. Jackson kicks to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And the Grizzlies with possession. Jackson dishes to Morant. Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Ball doing a nice job using his size down in the post, rising up above his defender to get that one to go down.
The 3 from Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Now here's Valanciunas. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. And Chris, these teams are both on their way up, certainly. Some of the best young talent in the NBA on the court in front of us tonight.
Yeah, Kevin. A lot of room to grow for these young players. You got to love watching young players improve and develop their game.
Here's Garland. Here's Osman. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Passes it to Winslow. 5 to shoot. The dish to Morant. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow!
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move is fire.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Kicks it to Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Garland has it in the corner. Right side, Sexton. Stolen by Brooks. And even 3-on-3 break. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
He uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the middle and stolen by Drummond. Here's Osman. Fires it up. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What an effort by Drummond. Never giving up on the offensive glass and coming through with a big-time rim rock.
Up top, Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. And the shot is good. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Now Brooks, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. Winslow dishes to Jackson. And they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Sexton. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Winslow with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now here's Drummond. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
Here's Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Sexton kicks to Osman. Back to Sexton. He feeds it to Drummond. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Morant with it. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
Now, here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good on the bucket. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas, lays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that one, good.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Outside, Jones. Down low, here's Gutterich. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Garland the pass to Thompson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Clark up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Anderson passes to Gutterich. Dishes to Jones. Pass to Gutterich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Clark. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Windler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like how aggressive Thompson is inside. He's easily picking up fouls thanks to his massive size.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in, and so Thompson nails both of them. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to the right wing. Gutterich, the pass to Clark. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Melton, guarded by Porter. Here's Clark. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Up and in on the layup. Sexton's got 5 now.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
The kick out to Anderson. Here's Gutterich. Sinks the triple. Gutterich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Sexton the pass to Porter. Now the pass to Thompson. Cleveland moving the ball around. Porter finds Thompson. It's Clark with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Yep, it counts. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
They get the rebound. Sexton the pass to Nance. Porter against Clark. Second chance shot, and it's Porter heading it to go. Porter's got his first bucket in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Passes it to Jones. To the paint. Here's Gutterich. Doesn't go that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Jones against Sexton. Thompson right side. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Anderson passes to Gutterich. Back to Anderson. To the inside. Feeds it to Clark. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
It's stolen by Jones.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Porter with the steal. And Nance kicks to Sexton. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 9.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Jonas Valanciunas had it going on in the first quarter. He had 9 points and 1 steal. And that does it for our half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks dishes to Morant. Over Sexton. And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Stops. Pops. And that one's good. Love. Love's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Cleveland. And for Memphis, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Inside and stolen by Love. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Winslow. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Sexton. That falls. Great assist by Love. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
Pass to Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post. Jackson's got his second bucket.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And here's Love from the arc. They grab their own miss. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Love the pass to Osman. And another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Now here's Porter, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now here's Winslow to the middle. And stolen by Drummond. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
This is what I like seeing. Love going strong to the basket. He's forcing the D to hit him.
Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Porter with the steal. Here's Osman. He dishes it to Drummond. Here's Love. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Love's got 5.
When we talk about scoring on all 3 levels, trying to keep the defense guessing, Kevin Love is a guy that can do it for you.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. There's the pass to Jackson. Inside, Anderson dishes to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Porter looking it over. Now here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Now Morant. Jackson passes to Morant. Clark outside. Back to Morant. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Garland with it. Tries again. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Memphis leading by 3. Morant kicks to Clark. Outside Jackson. Stolen by Garland. Here's Windler. Here's Thompson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one misses. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Brandon Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. To the wing right side. Right side, Sexton. Passes it to Windler. And here's Sexton.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Memphis leading by 3. Morant outside. Pass to Gutteridge. The feed now to Clark. With the floater, and he gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Thompson to the right side. Clark with it. Garland picks him up. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant passes to Melton. Back to Morant. And they double up Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to rip the ball over to his open man.
And Nance kicks to Thompson. Pass to Sexton. He feeds it to Nance. Here's Windler. Garland the pass to Thompson. Nance against Clark. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. Memphis leading by 7. Morant outside. The 3. Memphis the rebound.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
The open look here for Sexton. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
See why they go to Love, huh? You see why he's outstanding at scoring in huge moments. Love his poise.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Back to Brooks. Out to Morant. The dish now to Valanciunas. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Kevin Love.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
Sexton for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Morant finds Jackson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Love wide open. He fires. They get it again. Here's Drummond. Over to the wing. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Second chance effort. Now, here's Garland. Defense is right there.
Whoa, Drummond is so dependable when the game is on the line. He demands the ball.
Memphis with the ball. Morant left side. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Back to Morant. Right side Jackson. Down low. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Outside, Sexton. Off target from downtown. Now, here's Valanciunas. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Clock at 2. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
To take the lead, and no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now Valanciunas. The pass to Morant. Left side Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Grizzlies. Love outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Morant passes to Jackson, and it's in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Sexton for 3. The offensive rebound, Drummond, and Sexton has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, when D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Oh, how about Valanciunas from there? He likes mixing in the shot whenever he can.
Porter kicks to Sexton. A 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This is what leaders do. You gotta love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Out to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And Porter drops them both. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas, and stolen by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Sexton kicks to Porter. Back to Sexton. To take the lead. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Yes!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Here's Morant. It's off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For